because you're not here. I've been coaching here for 15 years. I've never seen any of you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm so good. As are you.
I'm so good. Come and visit.
The Chitlin Circuit Chicago Sky strikes once again. And shout out to one of my viewers by the name of John Galt 916. He actually commented down below on one of my videos a couple days ago about Courtney Williams talking about why she will never join the Chicago Sky, how it is the trenches, we are a poverty franchise, and woo woo woo. You know, they got them people, they got our people, our skyscrapers sharing gyms, the YMCA with elderly people and regular people. They run around naked in front of just random strangers. And John Galt 916 said, like, you know, that is par for the course for Chicago Sky, aka the Chitlin Circuit Chicago Sky. Be honest. When was the last time y'all had chitlins? And don't lie. For me, I probably was like a teenager. Like one of my aunts would make it here and there for Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna lie, it low-key is good, okay, with some hot sauce. But don't act like I ain't the only one who had chitlins. Good night, guys. Our Chicago Sky. Again, I was feeling good. I was feeling great. But we did not close out this game. And it's like, it's so frustrating because, again, this is the second time one of my two teams of tonight, okay, and all the WNBA games just could not cut the mustard. We cannot close games. First, the Dallas Wings just got defeated by the Indiana Fever after making an enormous comeback, okay? We get defeated. The Chicago Sky was in front. We led the Golden State Valkyries at their home court for the majority of this game. And then, again, when push comes to shove in that fourth and final quarter, like the last 5 minutes, everything fell apart. Also, let me start this video off with a little bit of positivity. Shout out to Juju Reese. Okay, that is the younger brother, the little bro of Angel Reese, guys. In the I'm sorry, not the WNBA draft. In the NBA draft, he has officially been drafted to the LA Lakers. Again, I know their mom is so proud. Okay, Angel Reese, big Angel. Guys, if you don't know, Angel Reese is actually named after her mom, Angel. So Mama Angel. So again, her mom is Mama Angel. Imagine having a son and a daughter. Your daughter goes into the WNBA first, and then your son follows just a year later, and he goes into the NBA. They mom is so blessed. I know she's so happy. She's so proud. I just know, like, she is just beaming with pride, just seeing what her kids have become. Now, back to this game, okay, which I had such high hopes for us, guys. But again, like, we just can't do it because it's a Chitlin Circuit show. So this game concluded with the Valkyries on top. They won with 83 points, while our Chicago Sky, we only had 78 points again. We led this freaking game for the majority of the time, and I kind of got to give him some credit, right? I want to blame this on Tyler Marsh, even though, again, he will get some of the blame. He did call a timeout. He called several timeouts, but something about that fourth and final quarter, if I remember it correctly, that last 5 minutes, he began to call them out too late. At that point, we were first in front, of course, like we were the majority of this game, and then like everything just started slipping through our fingers where we was down 6 points. I'm like, I was yelling at this freaking TV screen. I said, call a timeout. I said, timeout, Tyler. Timeout, Tyler. But he just refused. He waited so long, and I'm like, why? I may owe Kia Nurse an apology, okay? Turns out she isn't that worthless, guys. She gave us 3 much-needed back-to-back-to-back threes in the first quarter. She gave us so many threes in this game, it didn't make no sense. It was ridiculous. Along with Haley Van Lith, okay? Angel Reese attempted 2 3-point shots in the first quarter. She hesitated, but she took them. Ant, brick. Okay, she was 0 for 2, okay, for the 3-point shot line in the first quarter. But she attempted another 3-point shot in the third quarter, and she made it again, okay? I want to see her confidence begin to grow and flourish more. In the second quarter, Angel Reese also attempted a 2-point shot. I'm sorry, not a 3-point shot. And you can tell that she was hesitant. And I hate it when she does that. She keeps doing that. I believe she did it again in the fourth quarter. Like, she's dribbling around. She look at the baskets. Again, she has the basketball in her hand. And then she'll just freeze up and, like, pass the ball or just dribble it some more. I'm like, bro, make the shot, Angel. You got it in you. If you done it once, you can do it again. In the first quarter, Chicago Sky, again, we concluded the first quarter with us being in front by 2 points. We had 22 points. The Golden State Valkyries had 20 points. The second quarter comes around. The Sky only scored 12 points, whereas the Valkyries scored 19 points. The third quarter comes around. We scored 20 points. The Valkyries scored 17 points. And in the fourth and final quarter, Chicago Sky scored 24 points. The Valkyries scored 27 points. Let's talk about the individual player statistics for the Chicago Sky. Again, Angel Reese being true to her name and the rebounds, okay, true to herself and her fashion. She got a double-double, okay? She gave us 17 points, had 2 assists, 18 rebounds. Rebecca Allen, She gave us only 3 points, had 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Michaela Amue, I'm also disappointed in her. She only gave us 4 points, had 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Ariel Atkins had 20 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Rachel Banham gave us 11 points, had 1 assist, 1 rebound. Kia Nurse, okay? They must have threatened her. She gave us 17 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Elizabeth Williams, 1 point, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Haley Van Lift gave us 5 points, 1 assist, 0 rebounds. And of course, unfortunately, Camilo Cardoso was not playing in tonight's game when it was us versus the Golden State Valkyries. She is now overseas doing this little gig, which I believe should be illegal, okay? Think about it. If Camilo Cardoso was in this game tonight, she would have gave us at least like what, say maybe 6, 8, 10 plus points perhaps, maybe, possibly, and we possibly could have won. It's like, again, what happened to that WNBA prioritization rule? If the WNBA season is on, okay, and our current regular season, okay, we're still in the regular season, it ain't no, I gotta hop over to Turkey, I gotta go to Brazil, I don't want to hear none of that. No, you're gonna stay here in the States and play and fulfill your contract, period. Like, I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, y'all. I ain't make it, okay? But people have made a petition, okay, to officially fire Tyler Marsh. Now, it might be, almost impossible, okay, I guess legally, because apparently this man signed a multi-year coaching contract for our Chicago Sky. So womp womp womp. Okay, but I guess we could probably, add public pressure to the Chicago Sky as an organization in their front office to possibly let this man go. But this just further proves to me that Natalie Nakase, people are speculating that she was the true brains. She was the true, just brains of the organization over there at the Las Vegas Aces. Because again, guys, both Natalie Nakase, who is currently the head coach of the Golden State Valkyries, and Tyler Marsh, who is currently the head coach for my Chicago Sky, they both were under Becky Hammon at the Las Vegas Aces. Both of them, both Natalie and Tyler, was Becky Hammon's assistant, okay? Becky had both Natalie and Tyler. They was her blunt roller. Okay, they was her blunt getter. Okay, they used to break down her weed and put it in the Russian cream. That was their jobs, along with assisting with plays on the basketball court. And so far, Natalie Nakase has been out coaching Becky. Now, Tyler March, he is just a hot mess, okay? Clearly, he was not the brains of the operation. I don't believe, again, like right now, so far, we haven't not matched up with Las Vegas Aces. But when that time comes, if we are to beat them, I hope we do, of course. But I wouldn't, I don't put it past them. Obviously, we more than likely going to get whooped, okay? Tyler Marsh is not that great of a head coach, but Natalie Nakase in her first season, she is doing incredibly well with this expansive team being the Golden State Valkyries. There you have it, guys. We lost, even though we led. Okay, we gave it up. The Chitlin Circuit Chicago Sky gave up a huge lead. Okay, this game was exciting, but again, I was just so disappointed. As soon as I saw, we just started slipping and doing little silly mistakes, and Tyler Marsh waiting too long to get a timeout, I'm like, I already see it. I already know we're going to lose. It's over with. But in some positive news again, at least Angel Reese's little brother, Juju Reese, he is officially a professional athlete himself. I'm so happy and proud that her little brother has also joined the ranks, okay, so to speak, okay, in the NBA, alongside his sister, who is also, obviously a professional, huge basketball star in the WNBA. So what are we going to do? At this point, I don't know. I just don't know. Firing Tyler Marsh. Lisa Leslie has already, she actually said, that ship is set. I'm not going to apply for any more jobs. So we can keep saying fire Tyler Marsh, hire Lisa Leslie. She don't want nothing to do with us. Don't nobody want nothing to do with the Chitlin Circuit Chicago Sky.